We're gonna make a apple berry crisp. Basically, it's just a layer of cooked apples with brown sugar and cinnamon, and on top of that, a layer of strawberries and oats and almonds baked together in this handy dandy pan. First, we're gonna chop up these apples and reduce them in a pan. So you want these pieces in general to be rectangular or square, about inch by half inch. I'm gonna put this in here just because I need room to chop the other apple. So we're going to let these cook for 20-30 minutes until they start releasing their juices before we add the brown sugar and the cinnamon. Make sure you're stirring it frequently so it's not burning on the bottom. In the meantime, we got some ingredients to prep. Give these a sec to drain. We got our almonds that we are going to chop. Careful how hard you're chopping just because they're kind of fly everywhere. These don't have to be super fine, but they do have to be smaller than they are whole. Call that good. Always want to pick out the good strawberries, especially if you're on a budget and you're only paying, like I did, $1 for this pack. Look for spots like that. Look for really soft, mushy places like this, like that. We're not going to eat that. So we're going to try and find a few good ones. We're going to remove the ends. If you want to break off the leaves, but you don't want that either, so you got to dig in there with your nail and break it off. Chop these up into small pieces. You can see the apples are starting to loosen up a little bit. They're starting to get a little bit more shiny and starting to shrink up. You can see a little bit of liquid starting to bubble on the bottom and starting to reduce down. And soon they'll be the consistency of the sauce. So now I'm going to add brown sugar. You can use white sugar as well, of course. The sugar is what is important. It's sweet, and that's how we like it. That's how I like it, and I assume that's how you like it too. So I'm going to say we add about a half cup of sugar. You want it to kind of have this syrupy brown stuff forming around it once you add it. And I'm going to add a little bit extra for my own personal taste. Cinnamon. Don't be afraid. Cinnamon's a good thing. About a tablespoon. At this point I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit to just below medium. We're going to preheat the oven, 400 degrees. Strawberries. Most of the almonds. And most of the oats. I'm just going to go in my hands and mix it up. I'm going to add about 3 to 4 tablespoons more of brown sugar. Alright, I think we're ready to bake this now. See how far down this is reduced? This is looking great. This is exactly what I want it to look like. And this is just going to let these apples dissolve a little bit more and then they'll be ready. Here we got this nice apple cinnamon brown sugar sludge. Rest of these guys. All right, into the oven we go. So again, 400 degrees. It's gonna take about half an hour, but you just gotta judge it by how crispy and brown the top is. Once that top gets that nice, crusty layer, that will be, maybe a little bit bubbly. That's when we're gonna want to take it out. So I'll show you what that looks like. So we're looking pretty good here. See this? We got that brown crust on top. You can see it here on that apple right there. That's what we want. We want this to look like toasted granola.
That's good. It's really good. Beautiful.